Murrow students got back last week from a trip to Armenia. Bruce Pinkleton is the dean of the Murrow College, and here's what he had to say about the BPJ program.
The beauty of backpack journalism really is that it gets Murrow College students, unfortunately it's a very small number, but out typically abroad, covering some really amazing stories that they would not normally have access to.
At first, Murrow College students were going to Guatemala. They pitched their story ideas in accordance to that location, so when Guatemala was ruled out due to safety concerns, they were left scrambling.
We found out that our trip had been changed 4 weeks before we flew to a new country. It was a really stressful experience. Story ideas came up, they didn't work out. I had to pivot. This happened over and over, and it kind of became a thing that when I got here, I knew I would figure it out.
Murrow students are here in Armenia to tell stories. I talked to one of those students, Jasper Wilson, to hear about what she's covering.
After I started doing a couple interviews, I was like, there's a story here about journalists. And it was really satisfying, and it kind of felt like a weight off my shoulders because I was like, okay, I have something. I am going to be looking at two topics, one within the area of kind of broadly journalism and journalists here in Armenia. And then the other one is looking at an interesting organization that is, I've never seen anything like it in the US.
I asked Jasper what her main takeaway was from the trip. She said personally she felt like she could do anything after those pivots. But she also said,
you can read about places in Armenia, you can read about these different landmarks, but you won't understand just the community feeling until you come here. And I hope maybe some of our stories can share that.